Alright guys, so for a Hearse update, RJ is putting self-tappers in actually behind.
God, will you stop filming me? I hate being on camera.
And we're going to install the thing between his legs right there.
Oh, the speaker.
And yeah, so there is still other stuff we're going to have to order for this, but for right now, here's the install process of the speaker.
Ow! Ow!
Hey, not that thing between your legs.
Oh, take my fun away from me. Oh, of course. That one hole is just slightly off, but that's okay.
It'll fix itself.
I'll redneck engineer it.
That was easy.
Shh, don't tell anyone. Yeah, that one was way off, so I guess I gotta start over again. Ooh. Ream that hole.
No, at least it's aluminum, so it won't rust.
Exactly. Well, the bumper won't, yeah. Okay, there you go. There's your bracket for your Easy Pass.
So this is the bracket which is actually going to hold the speaker itself, which is right there.
So, is it Feniex?
Have you ever actually seen the Feniex brand?
Yes.
Doing this? Okay. So tell people, it's a legit...
Yes, it's an actual legit company that uses, like one channel that I watch, who is a towing company out of Missouri. It's Ron Pratt. He has this keypad in his trucks. I see that in his videos because he does. He puts his camera on the back window of the cab of the truck, so you can actually see that where it's mounted in his truck. So he has Feniex, and he uses, because Missouri allows tow trucks, they consider tow trucks to be first responders, so they're allowed to have lights and sirens, and red lights and blue lights and sirens in Missouri, but they can only respond on, like, you know, emergency, or what he calls code in his videos, if they're requested by the local PD. So like, even when he gets on scene, unless it's an accident, he leaves them on, but yeah, responding out, he can use lights and sirens if it's an emergency where the police need them to respond emergency speed.
Now, the reason why this has the Ecto-1 tone to it is because, correct me if I'm wrong, but that was actually an old school ambulance tone, or something along those lines.
No, that tone was actually made up for the movie.
I heard somewhere that it's actually was a legitimate...
No, that was the power call.
Yeah?
Yeah, the power call that has been around for a long time.
Okay.
Because they reintroduced the power call as a newer siren, which now is power call sirens. But originally the power call sound was, another company had it. I forget which company. I don't know if it was Federal Signal. I can't remember off the top of my head right now. Because one of the fire companies I ran with had the original power call in the one truck that they had. And then the other fire company I ran with had the new power call, which is, you know, the difference in those. Give me a second, I can pull it up on video or something.
So do any fire trucks use this same brand, or?
Yeah, oh yeah. I don't know. I mean, I've seen videos of emergency vehicles using the Ecto Siren just as like a joke, but they don't actually use them to respond. They'll use the standard high-low or Yelp, or hyper warble. I mean, they got so many different ones now and so many different names for them that it's like knowing what they are is like trying to remember them all.
Yeah,
but your standard, you know, sirens that you normally would hear, like your wee wee wee, and the long tone one that sounds like it's from, you know, England or overseas or something. Those are actually in this one too. That's called Wail and Yelp. So Yelp, Wail is the long tone one, Yelp is the short tone one. And then you got your electronic air horn that's supposed to sound like an air horn, but it sounds like a digital air horn. It doesn't sound anything like an air horn. It's like, meh, meh. Me and my horrible impressions. Of course, I put that in a bad spot where I can't even get the socket on it.
Yeah, so the good note is this fits perfectly right here if you guys have a, I know this one here is a 2005, and I think this body style goes back to 2002. So if you have this body style of a Cadillac, DeVille, Hearse or not, this right here is a perfect location, because under the hood,
It seems to be so far.
yeah, there's really nowhere, you know, the radiators are under here, there's nowhere to put this thing. And even back down in there, there's not enough room. So that's like the easiest location to do this, because you don't have to remove anything of the car to put that there. You just take the bracket off so that we can see where you need to put the holes, drill it in, and self-tap right in. And that'll actually sit right behind the grill, so you have maximum frontal sound.
Keep in mind, this is not an instructional video. This is just how us idiots figured out how to do it. Not intended to teach you how to do it, just, you know, suggesting.
This is the redneck way of doing this, but it actually really works and probably is. You know, I would love to see one of these ones with the siren, and I guarantee you that's probably the same spot they put it. Probably not, but I would like to assume
well,
so.
seeing as how this car shares some traits of trying to think of what car has those same door handles in other GM models. I know the Trailblazers and Envoys have those handles. They're SUVs. I was thinking that this shared a lot of traits with the old Caprices, but they don't. They might. Yeah, it might. Looking at the door line and stuff, it might. You know, that general shape, but I'm not sure. I'm a Ford guy. I don't know shit about GM. Other than their junk. And they have a lot of recalls. Generally very major safety issue recalls.
So that is mounting the Triton Feniex speaker. Now, obviously, we have to run the wire somewhere, but I don't have wire for it now, so that's something that's going to come in a later video. But this is an update, so you guys can see so far what's going on with the Hearse. Oh, hey, there's one of the hood, or not hood, the frickin', yeah, that thing, the clippy thing.
Gosh darn it!
And don't forget to take the vice grip off, because, you know, the hood strut things don't work.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say that's a GM thing, because my Ford did that too. I had to get new ones, which those are longer than mine, so I would say I think I got an extra set in there.
Yeah, but you know what the sad thing is?
What?
2005 has them. 2017, you still have a freaking rod.
Well, it depends on the vehicle.
Freaking Ford.
It depends on the vehicle.
Freaking Ford.
That's a 99 and has these, and it's a freaking Ford.
I got gypped on that.
No, you probably got lucked out on that, because then you'll have to worry about replacing these, because that rod will never go bad.
Alright, so there we are with the hood closed. You guys can see that right behind it. It's there. Shuts perfectly. And now the next step, which is later on, is installing the Feniex Storm Pro and the controller. So he's going to be doing some research on the wiring for that. So that's our update for the Hearse. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe, like it, yada yada yada. See you guys next time.
The apocalypse.